Hey. Hello. I can. Is that a new Bluetooth headset, is it? Ah, yeah, cool. Hey. Ah, okay. Have you closed the app and
Hello.
reopened it after
I can.
attaching the device or not? Is that a new Bluetooth headset, is it? Ah, cool. Might have just taken a while. Yep. Is there any way you can turn it up? Because you're pretty quiet. And I've got you on 200% already. I just went to turn you up. Yeah, yep. At 200%. Yeah, that's better, I think. Yeah, no, that's all right, actually. I mean, well, let me put you back to 100%, because that's where you probably should be, and then we'll work it out from there. Okay, talk now. Yeah, probably still a little bit quiet. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Might even be just a touch loud there. Yep, that's about perfect, I reckon. And there's no none of that staticky sort of gainy noise. Yeah. Actually, you might actually still be a little bit loud. Sorry, I lied. It's hard when you just sort of say one word, but when you start talking for a while, it's sort of a bit louder than it sounded. Yep, that's good. Yep. He's talking to you in guild chat though. I just noticed. So they're moved in now, are they? Settled in? Oh, cool. So they've obviously got their internet up and running then already. Priorities, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I probably would have done it a week in advance, just in case. But yeah, no, that's cool. So how are you doing now on your own? uh, Look, it's nice to have people, but it's also nice to have your own space. No, no. Yeah. Yep. And how's Drew going? Oh, of course you will. Another week. You weren't sure last time we spoke about it. Oh, really? Yeah. Probably loves having a bit of help around the house too. He might never get it. Might never get sick of it though. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Cool. Yep. Cool. Oh, I don't care what you do. If you've got a DPS set, bring that along, have some fun. Well, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, we're happy to accommodate. If you come as a tank, I think the mobs are a bit easier, so it doesn't matter either way. If you come as DPS, the mobs are a bit harder, but then you hit harder, so it all sort of balances out. Cool. When you DPS, do you do it as Moonkin or are you Feral? Oh, yeah. I find it's pretty good to burst with. I certainly don't know it well enough to try and do any content with it, but solo play I actually find it bursts better than what I was getting out of Moonkin, which I wasn't doing very well as Moonkin. So, is Michael here? I heard someone join.
Sorry, I did join. I've just realised I didn't check my cache, so I'm going to portal back now.
I'll go and check it now. I'll log out of WoW and install some add-ons while you're doing
No
it.
hurry, anyway. I just normally do this at some point during the raid, just in case I can wear some more corruption afterwards or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Well, that's even more disturbing. Who is it then? Anyone die there? How old is it? Oh, okay, yeah, pretty, yeah.
Hey.
Coming back in.
Something I already had a 475 in the slot. Yeah, might be good for DPS.
I backed up a shitty staff today.
What did I get? 14 Waycrest. Has Ra done her Waycrest yet?
I don't know. I'll tell you what though, I'd trade you your Waycrest for my Underrot.
I had a 15 Underrot last week.
Yeah.
That's right, you did it with me.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
People
Waycrest's
generally
better.
don't love doing Underrot.
It's sort of dark and dank. Okay. I like the bright, sunny sort of thing. I find WoW a bit depressing actually until you get to about 3 in the morning, because that's when the sun comes up in WoW. About 2 or 3 in the
Well,
morning.
the good news is we've got a whole expansion of, a being dead zone.
Great.
So that'll perk you up.
Yeah, well, I'll probably have to do that, I think.
Accessing meeting database. Hello.
Severe's up.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
I'm still carrying one that I bought last time. But yeah, maybe I should buy some more.
Is that what you use, is it, Crit?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
At least on my raid gear, I do.
Oh, yeah. It's good for my hunter. I've been waiting for it on him. I've got another few weeks to wait, though, for Expedient. I thought Expedient was coming up this week, but it's only the crappy one, so...
I think now they say it on that they've sort of published when they're going to be now. I think
Yeah,
I
they
saw
have,
someone
yeah.
saying that it's just on Wowhead. You can just look it up.
Yeah, I did,
Yeah.
but I got confused about which one was coming up, so... I think I said to you last week that I was waiting for it to come up this week, and yeah, no, it's 2 weeks away, I think, or something like that.
Sure.
We got better group up, I reckon, before we do that. Yeah, I'll buy a
me
vial
too.
too.
Speak your mind.
Gotta find. This guy is so hard to find. Where is he? I have a vial. Do you want to do the invites, Mel, or? I just figure you're better at being the thing because you'll be the tank and probably got something that marks things up automatically, or. No, okay. There you go. You're marked up.
Now I don't really care what we do. Like, we don't have to push anything too hard. I normally do a two masks by myself, but
I'm easy. Whatever you like.
oh, well, let's just do two then. Let's just do two then. I feel like I don't know. 4 always seems hard.
4 is hard.
We
yeah.
probably could do 3.
There's no
but
guarantee
let's
you'll
do
get
2.
through a 4. A 3 is doable. It's harder work, and I guess you got to question, well, what sort of loot do you get out of a 3 that you don't get out of a 2? You know?
Yeah, that's not really. Yeah, the loot from a 3 aren't really upgrades now anyway.
Yeah.
It's more just about you get more mementos, which gets you to a socketed piece quicker.
Yep.
Yeah, or the Oni bag.
Now all of Orgrimmar drinks the blood of N'Zoth, twisting the
I forget
whole
exactly how you get them.
frenzied war.
I think you, with a mask, you do a hard zone or something, don't you? So you'll get one anyway. Just whether we do 1, 2, or 3 masks, you'll get one. You only need 2, so. I thought you said you had 3 already. Oh, okay. No, I misheard you.
Well, I
That's
normally
true.
use
You're right. Yep.
Dark Imagination 1, because we spend most of our time above 50% anyway. I normally do Bridge. We're not all melee, so that should be okay. And do you want a third? What do you reckon, Shane? For the
It's up
third
to
one?
you. As far as I'm concerned, the loot you get from 3 is really no better, so it's up to you.
Yeah, that's probably less worry. I don't even know which one is Org. Oh yeah. I don't think. Oh, sorry. In relation to the masks, you mean? Oh, so one of them only happens below 50%. So that's we're not going to spend much time below 50% other. And the other one is the one where it leaves a trail behind you. But because you're tanking anyway. And
Yep.
what have we got? When the crawl. So you'll see purple on the side of your screen, and you just have to jump occasionally to get that off you. Otherwise, you get feared. Only doing 2. Yeah, sorry. This is what's happening in the easy zones. The madness. Yeah. And
They change every week, though. You
The
know?
horseshoe. When you look on your map, and there's the eyeball on the zones, those change every week. Which ones are in the easy zone and which ones are in the hard zone. So that's why some weeks are sort of harder than others, just because the combinations of the madnesses in the different areas can just mix things up.
Learn from the
And
past.
depending,
Look
yeah.
to the future.
since they brought it in.
You stand before
Yeah.
the Black
It's good. Last week was Leadfoot. That's a pain. I hate Leadfoot. Leadfoot means you can't run around though, and you happen to get stuck at the worst times because you got to stand still to be able to move again. It is. think he's there. He is. So just pull them in there. Usually takes me about 30 attempts before I remember it all.
And we didn't find anyone. Does that mean
Chest
that
over
it's
here
gonna
too.
be on the far side? That one that gives us the bonus stat must be on the far side, is it?
Bonus stat. That was the bloke in
Oh,
there.
no, that was that guy. Yeah, sorry. Oh, where's the potion? We haven't done that. It's blue. So the good one is
Alright, we'll do the mailbox now.
green.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I usually don't do them, but I sort of should.
No, the bad potion that would be, wouldn't it?
No, sorry. The bad one was blue.
Oh, okay.
I'm using a different weak aura now, Shane.
Oh, okay. Is it better?
Yeah.
You'll have to link it to me later.
Actually, it's probably better for soloing. It doesn't show everyone's sanity like the other one does, but it does some other things, like when your Gift of the Titans is on cooldown or not, which I didn't
Okay.
realise was as important as it is,
Ah,
because it makes you immune to sanity effects.
you got to jump
When
here,
it's
Mel, when you get those on your screen. Damn it, I couldn't get out.
We're going to smash 2 anyway, though.
Driving our shaman mad. This is responsible. To destroy them all.
We didn't in the normal zone, but yeah, I'm happy to.
Yeah, whatever. I don't mind. I often don't. I often just get the ones I just come across and don't worry about the rest, but...
Now this, she's not there. Chest here
Oops,
though.
I forgot to jump. No, I'm fine. I think that means it's the one in the transmog hut later. The bonus person. Because the bonus person wasn't there then.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, we didn't click on one of the things.
Oh, bloody hell. Got to click the totems.
Gosh, was it the first one?
Yeah, I haven't clicked any. Yeah. I'll wait here at the second one. Then you got to do the others. Yep. Oh, sorry. I'll wait at the third one then. What's bad about that?
But how can we ever be trusting the voices of the elements again?
Oh, nice. Well, there's possibly one over here. In this area somewhere. No, must be back the other end, yeah.
Oh, is that a mailbox there as well, is it?
It is.
Shows up on my map. Whatever. I don't know. It doesn't make that much difference to the number of things you get. Okay.
Whereabouts is it? Oh, you got stealth, no doubt. Awesome. If it's up, oh, you could have gone out the other entrance. Yeah, we
Yep.
killed it. Yep, we got the mount. No, there was a mount, but you had to attack the mob to get it. So we're in the zone. Up.
The Magha refuse to drink the blood of N'Zoth.
I hate the horseshoe.
Spirits
Yeah.
demand vengeance.
I hate Leadfoot more though. These guys here. Yep. And then it's even worse when you then get like a swirl under you from something else. You can't move. Oh,
Where you can sort of, when you see it coming, you got to try and put yourself in a spot where that doesn't happen, but it's easier said than done.
that's true. It does give you a warning. If you have some foresight, you probably could do that. If you're like me, you're stuffed.
Oh, sorry, purple's a good one, I think. Let me try it.
Let
Yeah.
me try it. I
Yeah.
like that.
No, I'll show you this week or later. You kind of click a color of the other one, And it
Okay. Oh,
tells you.
hang on,
rather
we're going
than have
back
it
that way apparently.
show on the
so-
map.
Ah. I don't mind whatever way you go, but as long as we stick together, team.
There's ones I know I don't do in the right order though.
Bloody horseshoe. The horseshoe as well. Yep. Yeah. Ah.
Sorry, I've just got a horseshoe there.
I've got a horseshoe.
Oh, one up here.
Oh yeah. Good job.
And
Did we find a chest in here or not?
What have they done to you?
Yeah, I've had that happen before. No, there's a big boss. Isn't there a big boss? Yeah, with the orbs that come out? Or am I thinking of something else? What have we missed here?
there we go.
Slay that
That was a bad time to get stuck.
Why have I got aggro on him?
I just died.
Oh, really?
I'm about to die again.
My clan is dead. Nothing I do will ever bring them back.
Doesn't matter now. You'll be right. Didn't help that I was stuck in behind that plant. Now I'm stuck again.
So do we use this now, or?
Yeah, and then we should probably use an orb.
We've got half our bloody things left. We've got half sanity. Wouldn't use an orb now.
Yeah, if you want. Just means we get that madness all the time.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. It only stuns you though, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, your eyes probably not that bad. Oh, the mailbox isn't actually in front of the auction house. Oh, have you already clicked it?
It's in there. No. If there's a candle, there could be one down here on the left, but there's not. Oh, is there? Okay, cool. Did you get the chest, Michael?
I did, thanks.
Don't know if you can go up there. Maybe you can charge up there though. Yeah, through that portal. In the last one, yeah. We haven't found them in the normal zone though. We found one. The other one's probably around the other side.
I think so.
Shh, you won't talk to me yet.
I have things under control. Let's
There you
use
go,
your
talked.
flag for survivors. I'll conceal any we find while you keep the enemy at bay. There's a teleporter on the other side of the drag.
That was quick.
Just hope it still works. See if there's anyone here. Let's move on.
This guy's gonna come out.
Check the tailoring shop and orphanage for survivors. I'll keep watch.
Or do you want to use the thing?
Might as well, we haven't used one. We'll kick ourselves later if we don't. Actually, let's do it when we pull these mobs, because they can...
Well, we'd have before we pull them then.
Yeah. Sorry, you know what I meant.
I'll let you put it up.
blocked off buildings. Check the leatherworking and engineering.
Could be a candle over here. Or over there. Yeah, there's one in here. So is that the second one or the first one? And you looked in that building over there with the chest? And you got the chest? Cool. Yeah, chest up here as well.
Oh, I'm nearly up to another socket too.
Your screams shall echo in the Master's Hall!
I think there could be one in here. Yes, here it is.
We should be safe now, champion. Remain wary. Thrall's forces are
Another
everywhere.
mailbox. Nah, but I must admit for a long time I wasn't doing the mailboxes, so...
But meet before N'Zoth's endless,
Got a horseshoe.
and it is time to feast.
Sorry, there could be a candle there. There's not. Ah, yeah, yep. Nothing under the bridge. Putting down a soul well. Pulled this guy. I take it you got the candle from there then? Where'd you say it was?
No. And then I stayed in there. Oh, yeah, there it is, I see.
Bastard thing. I'll be glad when all the corruptions are gone, I'll tell you that. So we've found 2 already in this zone, haven't we? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yep. I'll tell you when I get there. Oh, nice. Alright, we'll chat to the bloke. He'll tell you how many you got anyway. If you don't have 10, I guess we can reconsider where we went wrong. Did we... What about the first medium zone? We might not have gotten into them until after that. I'm easy.
Yeah, don't care.
Did you stick around and open the chest, Mel, or not? Yeah, all but.
Yep.
They're free, why not?
There's even a purple thing there as well. Not that you need both. Okay.
Elements have spoken.
Yeah, 2's fine. Even if I did die. It was my own corruption, I think.
It'd really suck if he healed when he walked on him, wouldn't it?
So nearly died again.
Did you get a Hellstone or not?
Yeah, I used it. Well then.
The grim fate for Orgrimmar, indeed. Take solace in the knowledge that should it ever come to pass, you shall be ready to end it.
Well, thank you all.
You know you can upgrade your cloak as well now. You can catch up by buying things with your echoes. Ah, okay. Sitting on 22,000 at the moment. I guess now's the time for me to buy those severe ones.
Yeah, do it. Yeah. So I'm at 95 now. Is that the cap?
95 of echoes.
No, resistance.
Oh, I was like, wow. What are you waiting for? Yeah, I'm at 95.
Cool. It's the yellow coloured figure. 95 corruption resistance. Ah, okay. It's the one under mastery. So, like, I've got 72 haste, 72 mastery, and 95 corruption resistance. Yeah, well, it probably goes up.
The black dragonfly.
So, yay!
That's the one I'm using now, Shane.
Oh, okay, cool.
It has sort of 5 colours, and you click the colour and then it puts a word over the top of it which says what each colour does, like healing or sanity, and then it's got a button for when that... Oh, I must admit I'm not actually watching it very much, but it shows when that Gift of the Titans goes off. And when I watched one of those videos, it talked a lot about, because apparently it's not very hard to get that to trigger by just attacking something. So there was things in that video about, just make sure before you take on that boss, if it's a tricky one, that you sort of proc that thing before you start, so you can, you're okay to stand in corruption. So, and like in Stormwind, they were saying things like, there's rats just all around the place, so you can kind of hit a rat, proc that thing, go in.
Oh, okay.
I sort of haven't bothered with any of that, but I can see now why you might want to watch it.
It got insane there on the beginning of the last boss fight there. I just, like, everything was instant for me. It was ridiculous at the start. And then it really slowed down after the things died.
Contamination levels nominal.
Oh, probably, but I'm not going to waste it on the mount. I need more corruptions and other stuff. Well, the sockets, then, unless I've got all my gear socketed, I'm not going to even think about it.
I sort of figure I can buy them out when the expansion's kind of done or close to done.
Yep.
Oh, I was reading the wrong thing. I'm up to 18k, not... I thought I was going to go over 25.
Experimentation.
How could you forget that? Most important night of the week, from a WoW perspective. You should go for whichever one dishes out the ashes. There's a couple of people have got it this week, so might be a good week for it. Or oh, hang on, that would have been last week. Oh, okay. Ah.
Now to run my numbers, corruption numbers through that website again, see if it thinks I should be wearing something different.
I just look at the whatever the top players are using, and I've noticed that they stack all of one kind in general. So like all of the
Oh, it's
warlocks
more
stack
about which-
expedient.
Oh yeah, like I know I need severe on everything. It's just a matter of which pieces it thinks I'm better off wearing.
Oh,
And the
okay.
site I use kind of looks at all the gear and all of your stuff with corruption on it and suggests which ones it thinks you should be wearing.
Yep, I know, but like I don't know if yours is the same, but Ask Mr. Robot gives a very different idea to what the best people are doing. So like if you as a warlock,
Yeah, the one I
use
do does very
the
different
one's
to Mr.
Twilight
Robot
Dev,
as
and
well.
okay, well hopefully it's better.
And it can, that sort of 3 points from the cloak can sort of sometimes mean it changes slots a fair bit.
Yeah,
Like what you sort of go, especially because this severe one's only every, it's every 20 points. So it doesn't necessarily take a lot for it to think it can fit another
Yeah,
piece in.
yeah. You pretty much one-shot everything in there anyway, Mel, don't you? In the stuff you're doing now. Okay, cool. I've got a mage. Do you want to port somewhere? Oh, okay. Yep, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Yeah. Oh, I get it.
And for the mounts you want like a La, do you park an alt there?
Well, it's not stupid. I mean, it's nostalgic, and nothing wrong with a bit of that. We all play the game for different reasons, and oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's your issue. That wouldn't help.
I guess what I mean is for the ones that you're not worried about the achieve and you're just worried about the mount, you can just park an alt out the front of it, and then it only takes you 5-10 minutes to do instead of having to spend 25 minutes flying there and getting back. No, it's all right.
I'm trying to get Bruce. Oh, well, I didn't finish it because the server shut down, so. But yeah. I don't know, actually. I was completing the quest chain, so I don't actually know how you can tell what rank you are. So is one bar for all ranks? I thought it might be an XP like bar where it just grows and you get to the next rank and it grows again. Yeah, I've seen the bar, but I just thought it would be multiple bars, one for each rank. Okay, well, yeah, it was a bit way through the bar, but I just thought it was like a bar for each rank or something like that. Okay, well, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yep.
I'm out of range.
I'll do all Solon content on him from now on, and in the next X pack I'll raid on him too. That's what I'm going to do.
Don't have to ask.
If they don't want to take me on raids, that's their prerogative, I guess. But that's the tune I'm playing as my main. So
Looks like next week I can basically start wearing different gear.
okay. What's the site you use for that?
It's a healer only one. Sorry, you always ask me that.
Yeah, I know that, but I have a Resto Druid as well. And I
Oh.
was curious about him just the other. And does it do DPS as well? Like as in?
It
know
does have
how-
a toggle for count DPS.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like it gives it a
Is
weight.
it questionably epic then?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I found that on my healer anyway. I need to have a play with him now. I got him all sort of set out to do a bit of DPS when I heal as well.
Mhm.
Want to see how that goes.
What's the highest mythic you've done healing on it?
I think 7 or 8.
Yeah, nice.
But obviously that was just healing. There was no damage then. So
Oh, that's all right. That's all I do most of the time. I used to try and do more when my talents were different, but these days I don't do much.
yeah, I've shifted it all around so I can do a bit of damage. Because I was watching one of the better players doing a 24 key, and she was pumping out 50k DPS as a druid, Resto Druid.
Mm.
That's amazing. That's as much as I put out on my Warlock in a lot of mythics. More than I put out. I don't anticipate ever doing that, but it just seems like
Yeah, it
even if
matters
I
for
could
the
put out
high piece.
20k, that'd make a big difference.
But it's also kind of well, at least for me, it's kind of riskier as well. It's what the good players do on the high keys to push faster,
Yeah,
and I think it matters a lot for healers in high keys. But it also means that I have to know the instances a lot better. I think to know.
oh yeah, I don't think
when
everyone has to do it.
okay
But
to
the
push.
way I look at
Yeah.
it is, every bit of DPS is, more DPS and makes the key go a bit faster. So if I can do
figure it
some
really
damage
makes me
without
stuff
compromising
up
the
once.
healing.
And lose someone that it all becomes.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want. No, if the group was going that badly, I'd definitely stick to healing. But just be nice to be able to dump out a bit of DPS and heal at the same time. Bugger. Do you have any idea of the rarity of them?
It's about 1 to 100. That one, I think.
Is that the only one or the epic? Sorry, the ashes. Or both?
I meant ashes.
Okay.
I mean, they're all different. I reckon I probably did it maybe 40 times, I reckon.
Well, that's good luck. If it's 1 in 100, you should expect to get it in, around 200.
There was a while there I was doing it on 5 characters a week. Like I was saying, I just parked 4 of them outside the instance and I would just run them through one after the other.
Yeah, well, when you're doing it on 4 tunes, that's helps a bit too. But even so, 40 runs total, like that's very
Still
impressive.
a lot because you kind of got to. I don't know. It's not like it's running Ice Crown or something where you have to get right to the end. It's a short instance, but it's still like a bit of a pain. Got to have to go down the sides, and it's just a lot of running. Yeah, I started a marinade an hour and a half ago or something.
Nice.
Well, it's just steak, but we had from one of our sort of fruit and veg boxes, we had like 4 kiwi fruit that we generally don't eat because I don't really like them a heck of a lot. And Sian gets sick of eating them when she's the only one. But she said, you can use those for a marinade because they kind of tenderize the meat. It's just one of the properties of kiwi fruit. And
All right.
I hadn't done that before, so I looked up one of those, and it's sort of a marinade. It's got kiwi and a little bit of soy and a little bit of garlic and Worcester and a little bit of tomato sauce. So we'll just see how it goes.
Sounds all right. So, why do you buy them if you don't eat them?
It just it's one of those sort of mixed box of delivered fruit and veg.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
And hopefully, like you said, you get stuff in season, so you're getting stuff that's hopefully tastier rather than
All
bland
Australian, I assume, then?
Hmm.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But it can sometimes be a challenge to get through everything in the box. Yeah, I know, but it depends what it is as well.
How do you accidentally online? Yeah. Okay.
2.5 pack.
Oh. I would love to be the person packing your bag there. This guy must really like bacon. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bacon sandwiches, bacon and eggs for breakfast. You could make up like the potato with the bacon pieces on it. You could replace the Brussels sprouts
that
with
works.
bacon.
Bacon's one of those things that actually makes Brussels sprouts tolerable. Yeah.
I need a target.
No, they're not.
Have a target.
They're not as bad as I once thought they were. But yeah, bacon goes a long way.
Really? Strange. You're broken.
Yeah.
Asparagus is alright if it's cooked well, but it's almost never cooked well. Yeah, but Brussels sprouts, yeah, I can't get into that. Bacon, however.
Well, you can do them with beer as well.
Bacon and beer, yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Sian's just saying, yeah, bacon and beer.
Smoothie. Oh yeah. There's so many things you can do with bacon.
And you'll have to.
You can put them around pickles and things and all sorts of things. Yeah, you know the little miniature pickles. Sort of wrap them in bacon.
Oh, you've changed your
Why?
mind now, have you? You've gone to a different tune. Oh,
Why the wait? Oh, that's the one
yeah,
with all
that's
the
the
weapons
worst
and
thing
yeah,
about that
okay.
one.
I
I'd
need
forgotten
Shh,
about that.
shh,
I don't have
shh.
a target.
He's here.
I need to target something first.
to it. A dependence made manifest after the Sunwell was destroyed.
Yeah,
Oh, that was
does take
Shan.
forever, that one.
Welcome to the future. A pity you're too
That was
late.
Shan very
No
briefly.
one can stop me now.
Oh, I just asked her about it. She said she was. What were you going to do? Did you say? Oh, she was putting a recipe in.
Let us see how your nerves hold up against the Darkener, Thaladred. Prepare yourself!
Oh,
Persevered against some of my best advisors, but none can withstand the might of the Bloodhammer. Behold, Lord Sanguinar.
Blood for blood.
Vernian was seen to know that your stay here is a short one.
Thus endure I reign supreme. I don't have a target.
You have proven worthy to test your skills against my master engineer, Telonicus.
Anara Valorant.
I need to target something first.
As you see, I have many weapons in my arsenal.
You could probably freeze it.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
the waiting is more annoying than actually if you had like another corridor you had to go down where you were killing stuff. It's like, come on.
Perhaps I underestimated you. It would be unfair to make you fight all 4 advisors at once, but fair treatment was never shown to my people. I'm just returning the favor.
So what's our objective tonight with the raiding? We're going to do Shadar still?
I need to target something first.
I don't know.
Sometimes
Are we?
Yeah, but then they pointed out that you actually on Mystic you could. I think she was thinking we would do that until the break, and if we weren't getting anywhere, we'd fall back and do the first 3. But they're saying you can't do that in Mythic like you can in Heroic. Like once you've started, if you extend, you can't go back because you can only have one Mythic lockout effectively. Yeah. So maybe I'm not sure. She might just extend and just say, yeah, we're just gonna try and pound through it, or.
I need to target something.
Did she get the piece she wanted from the first 3 bosses?
I think she did actually, but then we.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, she got one of them anyway. She got the claw. I think you're right though, Mel. Was there some pants or something she was?
I need
Yeah.
to target something first.
Yeah, I think it was pants, yep.
I know you said in the blog post, Mel, you know, that we still didn't do it, but we also sort of pushed it a little bit, like when she said, oh yeah, can we sort of drop a healer on this one? And that sort of made it a bit riskier for whether or not we were going to get through. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the first third's actually the easiest to heal.
Well, maybe just don't use all your cooldowns so soon.
Yeah, it's hard.
What I mean is, maybe let it get down low in the healers, you know, because I mean, at the time you are okay, because it takes healers a little bit of time to realise someone's going down, and often no.
Yeah, it's hard. After that one where you died when you pulled first, you know how you swapped it, you tried it. Yeah, after that one, I started focusing tanks a bit more.
Have you got enough like verse or something? Is there something wrong there? I just thought you might be able to, you know, gem out with more verse or something to. Okay.
The thing with the second phase is it's got a ramping mechanic where it starts off small, but then towards the end of the second phase, depending on how long it goes, the damage stacks up and up and up. So second half of that second phase, it's probably heavier. Like the overall healing for the whole raid goes down after the end of the first phase to the start of the second, and then towards the end of the second phase, it gets heavy, and that's why we have to use the lust in the second phase to try and make the second one as short as we can.
Here's another thing though, like if we all implement the ideas that Michael's brought up, then the healers might be able to pay more attention to the tanks if they're paying less attention to the other people getting hurt.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's hard to know like how much less damage is going to mean that we've got. Yeah, but I mean we are going flat out during the first phase as well. Yeah. Oh, I know you're not saying that.
I would love to know how many yards you need to be away to get at the maximal point of damage reduction for that thing. For the exploding sludge.
Yeah.
Things.
It doesn't sort of drop away exponentially. It's just sort of. It looks like it drops to about a third if you're like clear across the other side of the room. But it's pretty hard. Like if you can't get. I know in the middle of that fight when I'm trying to watch what's under my feet and also watch bars and stuff, like I often don't see someone who's 90 degrees to my right, whether they've got it or not.
Well, I see them, and
it's because I'm close to the boss as well. Whereas you probably are back and you're seeing more, and that's something I've got to do. I've got to step back. I've just got to not be near it, and it'll mean I don't have range on some people, so I'm gonna try and sit tank side so I know I can get the tanks and let the other healers get everyone else, and then hopefully I'll be able to see the fixates better.
Yeah. I'll certainly make more of an effort to run further away. I thought I made an effort to get away from the things, but and apart from one where I couldn't, in which case I used my defensive.
Because it's not like you've got blinks or rolls or
anything. Yeah, exactly. But I did move, but I thought I was far enough away. Like I didn't realise that, you know, it was an exponential sort of increase. Sort of, you know, I thought once you were about 10 yards away, I thought, you know, you wouldn't get hurt at all or minimal harm or something. Well, I thought you wouldn't get hurt at all, actually, but.
But even what I wrote is, you know, it's mostly only theory. Like it just might not work in practice.
Yeah, but it would be good to know, like, if the maximal reduction occurs at 20 feet, well, then I don't have to go as far away, you know. I can sort of work out roughly where 20 feet is in the game, and
yeah, it doesn't look it's like that. It seems like it is sort of a linear.
Yeah.
And that you can't outrange it.
Oh, you definitely can't outrange it. No, I read that, but yeah, I don't know at what point the drop off gets to the minimal point. If it's got a floor at all, or if you're right, it might be just completely linear the whole way. You know, it might be hundreds of yards or something.
It doesn't seem to be like, oh, if you're within 10 yards, within 20 yards, within 30 yards, it just seems to, the further away you are, the better.
Yeah, okay. Oh well, yeah, that'll make it more difficult. The question
then
is though, if you get it, what's going to happen there?
we're going to say, oh, you should have done it on your druid all along. Imagine if you'd done it on your druid months ago.
I mean, how are you going to feel if you get it on the wrong tune?
There's nothing to stop you going and grinding on your mage again afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, actually,
yep.
could that even happen? I don't know. Or would it be because you've got it? Yeah, probably not.
Well, I guess you need to think about whether you'd rather not have it at all or have it on the wrong tune. Well, then camp all your tunes there and go nuts. Well, 1 in 100, you'd only have to run it 200 times to be fairly confident you'd get it. Yeah, well, 200 is not that many, you know, that's... How many times have you done it already? Oh, it could be, yeah.
One of the harder ones to get. I know there's a lot that are sort of 1 in 50-ish or whatever, and then there's there's a bunch that are 1 in 100, and then the Valentine's Day ones sort of 1 in a something like 1300 or something is the most rare sort of just drop one.
Wow. Yeah, you'll never get that. Although, did you get it, Michael, or not?
It just means that every sort of Valentine's Day period, I try to run as many alts as will qualify through it. Most days, yeah, and not yet. It's a bit silly, really, to even spend that much time doing it, but it would be cool to have.
Got to be in it to win it.
Sean, it's ugly anyway. Well, that's not the point.
It's that bad, is it? Didn't get my mount off to bed. Fuck you all. Screw the raid. I hope you do. Be in trouble if you don't.
What about more tree tanks? It was good watching your video on Mort, just because I could kind of see what you were doing. Normally I can't.
I still can't believe you're a clicker. You and Simon. I don't know how you guys do it. Yeah, that's what I can't believe. Like, to do that kind... I know! To do that kind of DPS and, yeah, be a clicker. It's crazy.
Yep.
He is. I asked him. I actually said in chat once, I said, so Simon, are the rumours true? Yeah, he confirmed it, yep.
He put a video of a Mythic last expansion, I think it was, when he was doing like a Mythic 10. Yeah, that he put on YouTube in the guild playlist that I watched one time and went, oh god, how do you do it? Oh, I can't get back. And just, how good a player he is that he can do it as well. But it also makes you think, oh gee, imagine if you got used to not doing that.
Yeah. What he could achieve.
Like, we've all got things
Yeah.
like that.
out of range.
Isn't it fairly dark?
Is that old? Oh yeah, and Drake. Oh yeah, yeah, Anixia Drake. That's the one. Yeah, I got that one. So I'm 9 too. And I'm pretty sure I did that one less than 40 times. I'm really grinding that one. Probably just got lucky.
Some people do have all the luck. It's probably karma. That's why you and I don't have any mill. We're terrible people.
Well, there you go.
So when are you going to get Sean back into the game, Michael?
When am I going to get her back in? No, I don't think she's got any interest in that. She
Yeah.
occasionally, I don't know, 6 months, she'll jump on for a month and just do some pet battling or something like that. But she's got other stuff she does, plays, or just goes to bed early.
Don't think Shadowlands will call her back?
Oh no, it probably will. Not about usually towards the start of an expansion, she'll jump on and just do some questing and have a look. But she doesn't have any interest in raiding or even in grouping much. Yeah, it's just a bit of a time.
It is,
commitment,
yeah.
really.
Huge time commitment. Yeah, I can't afford all the ones I've got. Take way too much time.
And whenever I think about playing an alt, I'm like, no, you probably shouldn't do that. Like, if you're gonna choose another role, just do it on the one character so that you don't have to redo everything twice. Just
Yeah, yep.
maintain to your set. Yeah.
And then once you've got the tunes, I don't know, you're probably a bit more capable of controlling yourself than me, but I just feel compelled to do all of the stuff on all of them, like, the daily
Yeah.
things, and it's too much. It really wears me down, but I
It
can't
does
help
mean
it.
that I tend to, well, maybe I'm not as much anymore, but yeah, I've tended to play hybrid characters just so that I could do that
Yeah,
Come get
rather
me.
than, I don't know, yeah, with a hunter or a warlock. If you start feeling like something different, it's like, well, I've got
Good to
to,
meet ya.
I can try another damage spec or I can level
Yeah.
an ult.
yeah. I'll probably still keep my druid for that reason. It's nice to be able to just, do whatever you want on it. But I think 2 characters, or at most 3, is probably where I want to aim for Shadowlands. Definitely don't want to be doing 5 or 6.
Mm.
Yeah. But I think if I do that though, it'll definitely be the druid that I keep, because the utility of being able to heal and tank and DPS. I definitely want to keep the hunter because it's just so easy to do solo content, and
Yeah.
inevitably there's always solo content. But the problem is I've fallen in love with my demon hunter too. So
Oh, well, that's
yeah,
too. If it came down to it.
Can I lighten that coin purse up for you?
well, I'd go without the demon hunter if I had to pick 2, but I do enjoy playing the demon hunter. So I'll probably do what I'm doing with the demon hunter now, which is sort of just keep pulling it out for a bit of fun every so often. But I'm still doing all the daily stuff on it. I probably won't do that in Shadowlands. I'll probably just sort of have a bit of fun on it. I haven't got his cloak rank up or anything. What's your cloak at now
Glad I could
on the
help.
mage? Oh no, I'm well ahead of that. I'm about 9, I think. No, I didn't. I said I hadn't got it up to 15, so it's like 9. I've only got it up through doing stuff with other people on him, but yeah, I'm up to about 9. But I do have on my druid only 2, so if you want to do something on your mage, I'll do that on the druid with you. I think my my mage is about 5 as well, so one of the tunes I'll go on with you with, yeah. Ah, okay. Oh well, let me know. Hit me up whenever you're keen, and I've probably got stuff that I want to do before the raid, so maybe not now, but yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that'd be even better. Yeah. Oh, you're off. Okay. Ah, cool. Tomorrow's not Thursday, though. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, tomorrow's Thursday. I think Nigel was wanting to do something tomorrow through the day with everyone, everyone who happens to be on anyway. Yeah, I just mean we mightn't be able to do visions like if Nigel wants to do. I think Nigel wanted to actually try and get in and do a raid if there was enough people online, which is, I think, unlikely.
Oh, really?
But yeah, like as in Nihilotha, like on normal or heroic. I don't think he wants to pug one. No, I think he was
How's he
hoping that enough people would be online. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does he think he's going to get enough at the right?
Well, I think he's more hoping than anything. I don't know, but that's what he's been talking about. He's got Thursday off, and that's what he's aiming for. Yeah, like he doesn't want to, do anything too challenging. I think like normal would probably be, satisfactory for him. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.